organize
You see what date this was?
so that the output of the group is something coherent and of lasting value instead?
Wala, hindi nilagay mo. I think this was 2005. So this is 4 years ago. Yung TED Talks is parang country club yan, parang alam or Forbes, Manila Polo yan. You have to be a member to attend TED Talks. The membership is cheap lang naman, $6,000 a year. Cheap lang. So anyway, here you are, okay, making presentations 18 to 20 minutes. If you're invited to talk there, like Al Gore, etc., all these things. Bring out your ideas and your passions to this audience, and maybe you can have business, you can have a project, etc., etc. Anyway, the point is, here's something that used to be exclusive. $6,000 to attend a conference. What, $6,000? And they're saying, no, why are we keeping it to ourselves? Let's give it away for free. So you have these TED Talks, technology, engineering. Over 500 of these talks already, okay, dating back to 10 years ago. And if you listen to them, I'm sure, somehow, someway, you'll find that, wow, ang galing pala nitong architect na to, ang galing pala nitong scientist na to, ang galing pala nitong psychologist na to, ang galing pala nitong educator na to, etc., etc. Very good role models for students. Okay? So hindi na lang yung mga pop stars ang role model. You're now being exposed to people with lots of passion, lots of brilliance, lots of ideas.
How do groups get anything done? Right? How do you organize a group of individuals so that the output of the group is something coherent and of lasting value instead of just being And the economic framing of that problem is called coordination costs. And coordination costs is essentially all of the financial or institutional difficulties in arranging group output. And we've had a classic answer for coordination costs, which is if you want to coordinate the work of a group of people, you start an institution, right? You raise some resources, you found something. It can be private or public, it can be for profit or not profit, it can be large or small. But you get these resources together, you found an institution, and you use the institution to coordinate the activities of the group. More recently, because the cost of letting groups communicate with each other has fallen through the floor, and communication costs are one of the big inputs to coordination.
Okay, so you say communication costs has fallen to the floor. This is 2005. We're now in 2009. Hindi mas lalo na bumaba yung communication cost. Tapos ngayon, hindi lang ang PC, hindi lang ang netbook, sana yung communication nyo happening on a mobile device. So do you still need to work for a company? If the company was set up primarily to contain the transaction cost for linking a product with a market, do you still need companies? Or all you need is a platform and the exchange will happen with very little intervention from companies. The companies get disintermediated.
There's been a second answer, which is to put the cooperation into the infrastructure, to design systems that coordinate the output of the group as a byproduct of the operating of the system without regard to institutional models. So that's what I want to talk about today. I'm going to illustrate it with some fairly concrete examples, but always pointing to the broader themes. So I'm going to start by trying to answer a question that I know each of you will have asked yourself at some point or other, which the internet is purpose-built to answer, which is, where can I get a picture of a roller skating mermaid? So, in New York City, on the first Saturday of every summer, Coney Island, our local charmingly run-down amusement park, hosts the Mermaid Parade. It's an amateur parade. People come from all over the city.
Okay, this was 4 years ago. Recently, he wrote a book. Okay. The book is called Here Comes Everybody. Kasi lahat tayo pwede nang sumunod. And in 5 words, the book, what it talks about is group forming just got easier. Group forming just got easier. So what's the point? Do we still need big bureaucracies? Do we still need big corporations and large overheads? Or as the cost of coordination and communication, it will somehow, some way be free maybe 10 years from now. But now it's kind of minimal. But all you really need is to agree. And you have a group. And you have collective action. There's another researcher from Stanford, his name Howard Geico. He does a book, it's called Smart Mobs. And a classic example in Smart Mobs is guess which country? Huh? The Philippines. In what event? Exodus. No one planned it. Via text messaging, all of a sudden, people converge in EDSA. Smart mob. The power of the mobile phone and texting. Diba? So he reinforces the thesis of our drive group forming just got easier. So easy. So what's happening in Iran right now? You're following Iran? The crisis after the elections, etc., etc. So he's talking about that too in his most recent video.